coming to you from Israel in the Galilee, giving you an update. I'd like to start off by stating that I am doing extensive updates on the Israel-Gaza Hezbollah war on my Telegram channel. One problem with YouTube is I do live streams. When you subscribe and click the notification bell, they'll only send you 3 notices in 24 hours from any one particular channel. So that's a problem. I update Telegram 50 or 100 times a day. And there's all kinds of videos and commentaries, conspiracy and others, and Bible studies associated with the current events, so you could see how these events tie into Bible prophecy. Okay, the way you get to my Telegram channel is you download the app called Telegram Messenger, which is free. Telegram Messenger is the app. You install it. Then you email me, and my email address is israelgiving with the number 7 at gmail.com. Israelgiving with the number 7 at gmail.com. And just put in the subject header Telegram, and I'll send you the invite link. Having the app Telegram Messenger installed, you click on the invite link and boom, you'll be in the group. There's over 500 people in the group. Telegram has over 700 million members. I've been using it for many years. No, not one single person ever had a problem with them, with security or anything like that. It's encrypted, and it's fast, and it works great. And that's where I'm doing the news. They have no censorship. So I'm doing it over there. But I am doing some updates on YouTube. So what's going on? Well, right now we're in a situation where we're getting conflicting reports on many things. First of all, yesterday we had a press release, you might say, from Iran that said Iran will not attack Israel unless Israel attacks Iran. Okay? Now, after that happened, Hezbollah, being a puppet of Iran, as is Hamas in Gaza, sort of slowed down by about 80-90% their attacks on Israel. I mean, today, I don't even know if we had any. I mean, they're very, very slight if we have them, okay? We're attacking Hezbollah. They're not attacking us. Then we hear Iran say that Hamas in Gaza is prepared to release something like 200 hostages if Israel stops the bombing, which of course means Israel doesn't stop the bombing and then invade them. It means we stop. Biden has told Netanyahu, from the reports, to not attack Hezbollah and to not invade Israel. So far, we have not invaded. The excuses are going to be many. They're going to be the 500 or so people that are in Gaza with American passports. They want to get out. Well, we're getting conflicting reports that the Rafah crossing to Egypt is closed. It's open. It's closed. The official military sources are saying, no, it's closed. Other sources are saying it's open. Then we're getting dialogue that says humanitarian aid has come into the south of Israel through Egypt. And then we're getting conflicting reports from the Israeli government. No, it hasn't come in. Then people are saying the water is flowing in Gaza again, and other people are saying it's not. And then we're getting reports that there's UNWRA food storage, which I believe was inside Gaza, that the Gazan civilians have liberated, let's say. So they're not starving. We are fighting Gaza. We are bombing them avidly, and they are shooting rockets at us avidly. I would say between 100 and 200 a day, mostly into Gaza area and Ashdod and Ashkelon. Serious rocket barrages daily, every day. Now we're hearing Biden's going to come here on the weekend. So if we're supposed to wait to invade Gaza until Biden shows up, if he ever shows up, and he's probably waiting for the second aircraft carrier, Dwight D. Eisenhower, to get here with their escorts. If they ever show up, if he ever does, let's say we got to wait 5 days. That's at 200 rockets a day. That's 1,000 rockets Israel's supposed to take. And then he's going to come here and say, we got to get the hostages out. We got to get them out. We got to get them out. You're going to just have to swallow your pride and not attack or invade Gaza. Now, the Israeli public at this point is not going to do that. It could go to a civil war to overthrow Netanyahu, not by votes, by other means. I don't know if it will, but it could. The people are that mad. Okay? The people are committed, knowing for many years how these terrorists think. They're committed that the only solution is to dismantle Hamas in its entirety, so it could never rise again. And to do that, we have to do an invasion because they're living underground in tunnels. And we have to go find the tunnels, and we have tunnel detection devices that are pretty good. And then we'll probably drill a hole or something, or put a microphone down there somehow and tell them 5 minutes to get out, surrender. They run away. That's one thing. They come out and surrender. That's another thing. They probably will never come out and surrender. They don't want to be tried as war criminals. And then we will put explosive charges, probably by drilling holes down to where the tunnel is. And I don't know exactly how they'll do it, but they're good at it. And they'll just blow the tunnels. And that's going to take several days of blowing tunnels. As soon as we start that, that should be the end of the rockets. It's a cheap, fast, easy solution to end it. Then they'll have to come out of the tunnels, and if they come out fighting, they're going to lose. We'll have tanks, mobile artillery, helicopter gunships, planes, everything. If they don't come out, they'll die in the tunnel. Like, that's their choices. So they're desperate. Surrendering the hostages could be a ruse. How many of them are alive? Would they really want to surrender grown women and men only to get out there and tell the stories of what it was like to be captured by them? Or would they just say, all we have left are the children, or whatever, right? So Netanyahu doesn't know what to think. So far, no invasion, but he keeps bombing. People are losing confidence in Netanyahu a mile a minute because we keep taking rockets. They have the same feeling towards Hezbollah. They say if we don't go in and wipe Hezbollah out, they're going to keep doing it over and over again. We're never going to have peace. So they want to get Hezbollah also, which puts Iran back in the jackpot, which puts Biden on the hot seat. And Biden, with America, seems to want to control what we do. And the people here are not going to put up with it, because this was not a normal thing where they launched 1,800 rockets and, no Israelis got killed and, 3 got wounded and 2 houses or 4 houses got blown up. This is a massive, sick thing they did to us, okay? So the Israelis know the only way to stop it is to eliminate it, or it's going to rear its ugly head again. It seems that the Americans' plan is not what the Israelis want. They're more than happy to let Hamas continue in Gaza and tell everybody to go home and, call it a day. Well, Israel's not going to do that. So this is pitting Israel against the United States. And I don't know how far Biden's going to go. Okay? I hear off and on airplanes overhead where I am, nothing heavy. Red alerts are normally just from the Gaza or Ashkelon area. There was occasional shot at Tel Aviv, another city up north, but not very far up north. And like I said, Hezbollah's been quiet, and Syria seems to be stacking the deck with military assets in Syria, but not doing anything. Russia's not doing anything. What else can I tell you? People are relatively returning to normal, except in the Gaza Strip area. The rest of Israel, in other words, are going to work and shopping and going about their business. That was just a truck went by, so we're engaged in full commerce. There's no shutdown on commerce. Infiltrators, we had a lot of infiltrator alerts and few infiltrators, so we're not getting anything to speak of with infiltrators. There's a lot of Iraqi terrorist militias in Lebanon with Hezbollah. The Lebanese government is trying to separate themselves from Hezbollah, but they've been told by Israel that they'll be held responsible for what Hezbollah does. And they say, well, there's nothing we could do to stop them. Well, Israel's saying, well, you're responsible, you're the government. They're not really the government, they're the de jure government, but the de facto government is Hezbollah, apparently. So Blinken ran around, and he also got Hezbollah to back down. He got Iran to say we won't attack Israel unless they attack us. And he got Saudi Arabia to say we'll resume negotiating for normalization of relations with Israel. And now he's working on Egypt, and I don't know where he goes next, but he's doing a pretty good job. The way he got Iran to say we won't attack Israel unless they attack us, in my opinion, as a guess, is the $6 billion in confiscated seizure funds was still in the bank in Qatar when this started. And I expect that they told Iran, if you cool it, we'll let you have that money. And Iran said, that's the language Iran responds to. So they said, yeah, okay. And that's what they're going through. We always have to consider the possibility that they're lying, but I don't think so. So it appears to me that the Americans came here not to really protect Israel. Hezbollah did open up another front against us, including rockets into big cities and population centers, which is a war crime. Beulah, move. Beulah, honey, move. But they came here it appears to me, to shut us down and tell us we're just going to have to live with Hamas. And their big reputation, we don't negotiate with terrorists, is apparently applicable except when it comes to Israel. So join me on Telegram. Believe me, there's much more commentary, much more news updated all day, as long as I'm awake. And it lends itself to it much better than any other social media platform. There's audio files, there's videos, there's pictures, commentary. I'd even do Bible studies there with the prophecy. So that's really where you want to be if you want to follow the war from an Israeli living in Israel. And that's what I got now. And I send my shalom to all those who love Yeshua HaMashiach. And